Imagine you're just going about your day, maybe scrolling through your social feed or, catching up on emails, and then there it is. A message pops up, something that looks, well, a little too good to be true. Like winning a brand new iPhone, gleaming and everything. Your figure hovers, you're a little tempted by that dream prize. I mean, who wouldn't be? But what if it's a trick? What if that single tap, that seemingly innocent click, could unravel your entire digital security, empty your bank account, compromise your personal data? Today, we're doing a deep dive into something truly groundbreaking, something that's rapidly changing how millions of people navigate this very digital Wild West we live in. On May 15th, 2025, a major player in India's telecom space, Airtel, well, they unleashed what feels like a digital superhero onto its network. We're talking about an AI-powered fraud detection system. And get this, in just 43 days, it shielded an astonishing 3.5 million users, just in Delhi NCR alone. So our mission today is to unpack this incredible initiative. We want to understand how it operates, fundamentally, the immense impact it's already having, and what this kind of strategic shift means for digital safety, not just in India, but maybe potentially for all of us globally.
Right. Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here isn't just the tech itself, though that's impressive. It's the sheer scale of the problem this system is actually designed to tackle. I mean, in our hyper-connected world, where pretty much everything from banking to shopping, communication, entertainment, it all happens online, right? Digital frauds are just skyrocketing. We've all seen or heard about scammers deploying everything from sophisticated phishing links to really convincing fake profiles. It's like a constant evolving digital arms race out there. And India, with its, over 380 million mobile and broadband users, it's particularly susceptible to these kinds of attacks. So this makes a robust, proactive defense not just like a nice to have, but really a critical necessity for building and keeping trust in our digital economy. This system really represents a significant step, a step in rebuilding and sustaining that trust in our digital lives.
Okay, so let's unpack the battlefield first then, before we get into the solution. We're living in an era where digital transactions are absolutely the norm, but unfortunately, so are digital scams. You're probably familiar with phishing, but like you said, today's threats seem far more insidious. We're talking AI-crafted deepfakes, sophisticated phishing attempts over the phone, multi-stage social engineering that, well, they bypass the traditional filters we thought kept us safe. It often feels like the criminals are always somehow one step ahead.
That's absolutely right. And it raises a really important question, just how prevalent are these threats? And maybe why our traditional defense is struggling so much? The numbers, well, they paint a stark picture. In 2022 alone, India reported over 50,000 cybercrime cases. That led to billions, literally billions, in losses. Think about the common ways they get you. It often hinges on you clicking a malicious link, right?
Yeah.
Or being tricked into giving up sensitive information, your OTP, your password. This isn't just abstract stats. It's real people losing their life savings, having their personal data compromised, suffering significant emotional distress, and the sheer sophistication now. It means reactive defenses or even those basic static filters, they often just fall short. They leave people incredibly vulnerable. Scammers are always innovating, always finding new ways to trick us, which means our defenses, well, they need to be just as dynamic, ideally predictive even.
Right, predictive.
So given this escalating digital threat landscape, what kind of fundamental shifts are we starting to see in how the major players are responding? Because it really feels like we need more than just, individual vigilance telling people, be careful.
Precisely. And that's where Airtel's approach really stands out, I think.
Yeah.
They decided to launch what we could call a network-level digital bodyguard for their customers. The strategic insight here isn't just the technology itself, although that's key. It's the profound shift it represents. You've got a major telecom provider taking direct, proactive responsibility for customer cybersecurity right at the network level.
Ah, okay. Network level. That's the key difference. Exactly. It redefines the boundaries of the service, really. Shifting from just providing connectivity to actively safeguarding the digital experience for millions of users. And it's completely free for all Airtel mobile and broadband customers. Crucially, it works automatically. You don't have to download anything extra or fiddle with confusing settings. It's just on, protecting you. The system was initially unveiled on May 15th, 2025, started its rollout in Haryana, and is now expanding nationwide. It's kind of comprehensive, always-on approach. Well, it really sets a new benchmark for the entire telecom industry.
That is a significant shift in responsibility.
Yeah.
Most of us, I think, assume cybersecurity is something we manage, on our device. with antivirus or specific apps maybe, but integrating it directly into the network, that feels like a game changer. So how does this digital sentinel, this bodyguard, actually work its magic? What's happening behind the scenes when I click a link or get a weird message?
It's a truly fascinating piece of engineering, actually. Imagine it like a silent, ever-vigilant friend, standing right there between you and the lurking dangers of the internet. This system scans every single link you might encounter, regardless of where it comes from. So whether it arrives via SMS, WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, email, or even direct links you click in your browser, it's under scrutiny.
Everything.
Pretty much everything passing through their network that looks like a potential threat vector. And if the system spots a malicious site, it doesn't just block it quietly, it actively shows you a clear warning page. And it explains why it blocked the site. It's like having that trusted companion saying, whoa, hold on, that looks dangerous, before you can even, step onto a risky path. This proactive intervention, that's really key.
Okay. And when we say advanced AI, what does that truly mean in practice here? For catching these constantly changing threats, is it just looking for known bad links from a list?
Oh, not at all, no. This system isn't just some simple filter reacting to a static blacklist. That wouldn't keep up. It's a sophisticated, multi-layered intelligence platform. It leverages cutting-edge machine learning models, specifically for predictive analytics. It constantly scans internet traffic in real time, analyzing billions of data points. Think about it. It looks at URL structures, domain registration patterns where a site is hosted, the behavioral characteristics of new sites popping up. It's designed to predict emerging attack vectors before they become widespread.
So it's trying to spot the danger before it's even fully known.
Exactly. It cross-references with a vast network of global threat repositories, and it maintains a continually updated centralized database of blacklisted URLs, of course. But the AI adds that predictive layer. This predictive capability is what allows it to be so fast and also minimize those annoying false positives, blocking perfectly safe sites by mistake.
Right, that can be frustrating.
Yeah. And what's truly impressive here, I think, is its sheer processing power. It's engineered to check over 1 billion URLs every single day.
1 billion, wow.
That kind of scale and continuous learning is what makes it so robust against these ever-changing threats.
And the speed. You mentioned it acts before you even get a chance to really process the risk. We're talking about blocking harmful sites in under 100 milliseconds.
Yeah.
That's faster than you can even blink, faster than you can say phishing presentably. This incredible speed must be absolutely crucial, right? Because it acts before your browser even properly loads the dangerous page. It prevents you from ever landing on a malicious site, effectively shutting the door on threats the moment they appear.
Exactly right. It's all about proactive prevention, not just detection after the damage might already be done.
Okay, so the numbers. They showcase the impact, and they're really compelling. Within just 43 days of its rollout, this system protected 3.5 million users, just in the Delhi NCR region alone.
To put that in perspective, that's like preventing a digital disaster for a population the size of a small country. It's not just abstract statistics, is it? It's tangible prevention, real protection for millions of people just trying to use the internet every day. Absolutely. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, the human impact, it means real people didn't lose money. Real personal data wasn't breached. Imagine the relief for someone who almost clicked on one of those investment scams promising impossible returns, or a fake job offer designed just to steal their credentials. This directly safeguards individuals from, potentially significant financial losses and the often devastating consequences of having your personal data compromised. This isn't merely a tech upgrade, you see. It's a crucial step in supporting economic stability, fostering broader trust in digital platforms, which is absolutely essential if we want continued growth and innovation in the digital economy. Every single scam prevented contributes to a more secure, more reliable digital environment for everyone.
But I have to ask, though, while this system sounds incredibly robust, really impressive, can we just sit back now, relax, click whatever we want? Is it completely foolproof?
That's the critical question, isn't it? And while this system is incredibly robust, a significant leap forward, it's vital to remember that no single solution is ever going to be a silver bullet, not in this ongoing digital arms race. Some scams, especially those relying heavily on sophisticated social engineering where they manipulate you, the person, into giving information, rather than just relying on a bad link, they might still find ways through, even past the most advanced detection.
Right, the human element.
Exactly. So user education and continued vigilance, they remain absolutely crucial. It's about empowering you, the user, to know what to look out for. Things like unsolicited requests for OTPs, or those urgent demands for personal information that just feel off. Like we always say, don't click links from strangers without verifying the source, folks. Be skeptical. Even as technology provides this powerful shield, our own critical thinking and awareness are indispensable. And actually, Airtel is transparency by showing those clear warning pages. That helps build trust and encourages this combined approach. Tech protection plus personal awareness.
Okay, that makes sense. So, thinking bigger picture again, what does this all mean for the broader landscape of digital security, not just in India, but maybe globally? Does this kind of network-level defense fundamentally change the responsibilities we expect from our telecom providers, our ISPs?
Oh, I think it absolutely does. Yes. This initiative undeniably sets a powerful precedent for the entire telecom industry globally. It could very well prompt competitors, maybe even force them, to adopt similar comprehensive AI-powered measures just to keep up, elevating cybersecurity standards across the board. The real implication of it being a world first is that it highlights a potential new model, doesn't it? Internet security becomes sort of secure by default, right from the service provider, rather than relying solely on individual user action or buying third-party
A
apps.
fundamental shift, like you said earlier.
Exactly. This could fundamentally change how online security is delivered globally. It might inspire more international collaboration, fostering shared threat intelligence to combat cybercrime on a global scale. We're all facing similar threats, after all. We might start seeing more countries and providers thinking about this kind of network-level protection, maybe leading to features like enhanced two-factor authentication options or even integrated VPNs offered directly by the telecom providers themselves, making secure browsing much more seamless and accessible for everyone. And things like user reporting mechanisms, similar to what you see with Google or Microsoft, where you can report phishing sites, could further refine these systems, create a continuous feedback loop that makes the shield even stronger against evolving threats.
Yeah, and ultimately, like you touched on, it's not just about the complex algorithms or the impressive speeds. It's about real lives. Thinking about those 3.5 million people just in Delhi NCR who didn't lose money, who weren't scammed out of savings, or didn't have their personal data compromised. Each one has a story of potential relief, right? It truly changes how people can interact with the digital world, maybe giving them a bit more confidence, a bit more security. So we've seen how a single, powerful AI-driven system, like the one Airtel launched, can act as this massive shield, a shield against the ever-present threat of digital fraud. It's truly impressive to witness the protection of millions, scanning billions of links daily, all happening, faster than a blink of an eye. It really does reshape the playing field in the fight against online crime. Shifting some of that burden from the individual, finally, to the network itself.
And this raises, I think, an important question for all of us listening. As technology continues to evolve, as it provides these incredible new layers of protection, how does our own personal awareness, our vigilance, need to adapt alongside it? The digital world is constantly changing, the threats keep evolving. Staying informed, staying critical is probably still our best defense, even with advanced systems like this guarding us.
So, as you navigate your online world, maybe consider this. While these incredible digital bodyguards are emerging, capable of protecting us at a scale previously unimaginable, what will be the next frontier in our collective digital defense? And, maybe more importantly, how will our individual choices, our own awareness, continue to shape how effective that defense can truly be? It's a fascinating balance to strike, isn't it?